more music.
Oh my God.
Here goes.
Blazing across the airwaves right now.
Get ready.
Now this is Freddie McGregor, and you're tuned in to the baddest rhythm of all time.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is trying to change the world, one track at a time.
Are we on the air?
Yes, you are.
More music, more of the time.
Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Don't understand what's going on here.
Oh, the dreaded Contract Obligation album. Well, tonight we've got two of them, David Bowie's Scary Monsters and Neil Young and Crazy Horse Life. Now, I know one of these records is good. The other one, I'm not so sure. We're going to try to turn you on or turn you off to something tonight. So anyway, we want to hear from you in the chat. Webb is here. Let's do it.
We unpack discographies like they're radioactive, carefully, obsessively, and way too long. Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Breakfast?
Waffle House All-American.
They do it over there, but we don't do it here. Fashion, turn to left. Fashion, turn to left. Fashion. We are the Goon Squad and we're coming to town. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Kathy trying to scare the kids again. Yes, it is another episode in a series of Webb came up with the concept, and I went, Webb, that's a damn good idea. Mm-hmm. So this is the second episode. The first episode we did Love Beach by Emerson, Lake and Palmer, but this one we're going to do two records today. I mean, Love Beach, Jesus, that takes up a whole episode itself.
Yeah, it did.
But we're going to look at two records today. David Bowie, Scary Monsters. As you just heard, we heard Fashion, which I haven't heard that in a long time. And we're going to look at Neil Young and Crazy Horse Life, which is the last album from the Geffen era. Scary Monsters is the last album from the RCA era. This is Webb's pick. Webb, what do you want to say about this record to get us started? And we're gonna play a couple of tracks from this record. Most everybody's probably heard this, but we're gonna play another track that maybe you aren't so familiar with, and then we're gonna play a couple tracks off the Neil Young record. And we really just want to get your opinions on it and keep it interactive. Are these records good or bad, or what you think of them? And it's just what we do over here in the warehouse. Anyway, Webb, take it away. What do you have to say about this record?
Well, that sounded fantastic. I mean, coming through the headphones. I mean, did you hear that bass? I mean,
I did.
God, I mean, George Murray. No one talks about George Murray. And this record was the fifth record that had Dennis Davis strumming, Carlos Alomar on guitar, and George Murray. And George Murray never gets talked about. You hear Carlos Alomar's name a lot. Dennis Davis was an incredible drummer. I think they started on Station to Station. And, honestly, Station to Station I love that album. And I didn't listen too much to the Berlin trilogy. I've listened to it a lot, but I don't go back to it much. The Lodger has some cool stuff on it. But, man, he made a big comeback with this. I mean, to be his last album on a label, sometimes you think, I don't know, is he gonna, what's he gonna put out? But man, I mean, this album's great top to bottom. I love how it starts out with, what is it called? It's No Game, number one. That's a cool song, and it has the lady talking in Japanese, which is just kind of crazy. And he screams on that. It's like welcome to the 80s, right? I mean, that's kind of what I feel like. I felt like I was in a club with that, with Fashion going. And by the way, did you ever see the MTV video? It was
for Fashion.
Yeah, there was it wasn't played much.
Isn't G.E. Smith on that, or is he on something else?
Oh man, somebody in the chat help us out. Somebody commented
I think
on the video.
G.E. Smith's in the video for Fashion.
Is he? Wow.
I think so.
It's weird. I've only seen it a couple times. Of course, look it up on YouTube. But Bowie kind of almost kind of made a comeback with this, right? Because as far as sales go, this sold well, and the Berlin trilogy did not sell well. So I think he kind of reinvented. What is Bowie? He's a chameleon, right? He
right.
Started out with Space Oddity, then he's Man Who Sold the World, and then he's Hunky Dory, and then he's Ziggy, and then he's Aladdin Sane, then he's the Thin White Duke, and he reinvented himself, I think, right here, right? I mean, that's what I kind of feel like. And Robert Fripp on this with that almost. How do you describe that guitar tone? Is it just Fripp? Is it just
Frippertronics? I don't know. It's just Robert Fripp has a very identifiable sound. It's just. Right. The way he plays, his approach, because it's all in the fingers. And
Yeah.
And I don't think he's doing flippertronics here. He's just doing regular. He's just playing through a guitar amp and doing what Robert Fripp does. So. Yeah.
And it has that kind of industrial. I mean, like I feel like it's like industrial almost. It's like just, I don't know. It's kind of scratchy and gritty. I just think it's cool. He goes off on this album, so you got to listen to the whole thing to get it all. And he revisits Ashes to Ashes is when he revisits Major Tom and talks about Major Tom being a junkie. And a lot of people said that was a reflection of himself going through all of his up and down with drugs, in the mid 70s and stuff. When he was a thin white Duke, he was barely eating, smoking all the time, barely eating, doing whatever he did. And, we've all seen the pictures, right?
Oh, wait a minute. We'll get to gated reverb in a minute.
Yes.
Oh, hold tight.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Our
face is going to get blown off here in a second. Go ahead.
Yeah. But even the drum sound, did you hear that drum sound? There's this cool, it's just a very modern sounding or welcome to the 80s sound. I mean, it's almost like
but the drum sound on here, Webb, does not bother me at all. When we
start playing some
Neil Young tracks, I want to go into the corner of the room and throw up.
Okay,
so,
well,
get ready.
I might have to go. Yeah, just go in the corner. But no, I love the way it sounds, and I love the way Dennis Davis plays. And I mean, everything about this, even though it kind of has a different sound for him, I like it. I dig it, and I love the track that you're going to play next. It's a long one, and I don't know how everybody in the chat or anybody watching how familiar they are with it. Yeah, look at this. Somebody said Bowie's best. So
could be.
Yeah,
could be.
I mean, yeah, and I haven't gone back honestly and listened to this in a long time, and I knew Fashion and Ashes to Ashes and things like that, but once we decided we were doing this, I mean, I went back and I'm like, damn, it sounds fresh. Does it sound fresh for 19? I mean, I think it does.
It still sounds fresh, Webb.
Yeah.
Unlike the Neil Young piece of crap we're going to listen to shortly.
So if the jury's out, he hit it out of the park with this. I don't know if people want to rate the whole album or
no, let's play another track. Ashley,
okay,
yes, the Patreon show on Saturday is still on. Are you going to be there or no? I'm just trying to assess who's coming.
I wish I was, but I got a gig.
You got it. Well, you're going to have a lot of gigs on the weekends when we have these things.
Well, we don't play that much, but hey, playing with Pylon, so so I am going to say hello
Pylon
to
Reenactment Society, yes.
Well, yeah, Pylon Reenact Me. So
anyway, let's play. We're going to play another track off of this record. We're going to play Teenage Wildlife. We do want you to interact. What do you think about it? I think so far it's been very positive in the chat. We haven't gotten to Neil Young yet, so I'm going to get sick to my stomach. But so far, this record, well, I like this record. All right, here we go. Let's listen to Teenage Wildlife.
It's like Heroes, right? Kind of like Heroes a little bit.
It sounds like Green.
Yeah. And that's just a good solid. The bass is incredible. It's fucking dope.
Yeah, it still sounds like something else.
How come you only want tomorrow? If it's promise of something hard to do, a real life adventure worth more than pieces of gold.
Yeah, a lot like Heroes.
Yeah, Heroes.
Blue skies above, sun on your arms, strength in your stride, and hope in those sweet eyes. You'll get chilly receptions everywhere you go. Blinded, docile, as if the season is on. Elvis, the talented one, is out there on his own. And your love for maybe the last time, and you breathe for a long time, then you howl like a wolf in a trap, and you dare look behind. You fall to the ground like a leaf from a tree, and look up one time at that vast blue sky. Scream out aloud as they shoot you down. No, no, another piece of teenage wildlife. Another piece of teenage
Wait a minute, buddy. I once moved out of the way in Whole Foods in Manhattan with my girlfriend at the time so Elvis Costello and his peeps could get through. Well, that's nice of you, buddy, to move so his entourage could get through. That's very nice of you. But what was that? What was the last Elvis Costello in the Attractions album, or what one was it? I can tell you what tour it was. It was horrible.
He did that collaboration with the band that plays on Jimmy Fallon. What am I trying to say? The house band.
I wanted to.
And that was a cool song. I can't think of it.
It was absolutely horrible. He decided on this too when I saw him, so he would take all the tracks and reinterpret them.
Ooh.
This must have been in 2022 from the tour The Boy Named If. Elvis Costello and the Imposters. Absolutely hideous. He would play Watching the Detectives, and you couldn't tell it was Watching the Detectives. The whole thing was like they dropped Elvis Costello, like they abducted him and then dropped him back down to earth, and his brain's all jumbled up.
And what does that do for the fans that have paid $50, $100 to see him, and then he's doing his own interpretation of everything?
Oh, it wasn't that much. He doesn't charge that much to go.
Well, 25, 30, whatever. Yeah. I'm just saying. It's not cool. It's not cool. Can I say something about that?
Kelly, I'm not going to do an Elvis Costello series. That is one of those things. I've talked about this before. Maybe it's on Sea of Tranquility or whatever. I've got all those CDs, but I never play them. And for some reason, I have no urge to ever go back and listen to any of it. I don't know why, but I just don't have any urge to listen to it. The only one that I would pull out to listen to would be Spike, probably, because that's my favorite. But all the other ones, it just hasn't worn well with me.
Not this year's model. I like this year's model.
I
don't
listen
know.
to Spike over this year's model.
Yeah. I like his drummer, Chris Thomas, and the bass player. So that, I get attracted to that. So the attractions, but yeah, I haven't gone, it's been a long time since I've listened to Elvis Costello. So I'm kind of with you.
Yeah. I just don't have any, I don't know what it is.
We're on a Costello tangent.
Well, no, I just don't, it's fine, but I just don't have any kind of urge to ever listen to it again. I don't know why. Just one of those things.
So
Kelly understands. Thanks you, Kelly. All right, go ahead, Webb. Sorry.
Well, no. I was just going to say that I'm glad you played this song because at first when you said, I was thinking, oh, wow, 7 minutes and stuff. But, man, it sounded so good. It sounded so damn good. Roy Bittan, but how do you say his name?
Roy Bittan.
Baton, even though it's Bitta, and he was playing piano on that. He's on that. The lyrics are kind of an attack on his imitators, it said in the late 70s. Namely, Gary Newman felt singled out for some reason.
Okay.
Is what I read. There's another guitar player on this album, though.
Carlos Alomar?
Well, Alomar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought there was even somebody else. I can't remember, but I'll look it up in a minute. But yeah, Carlos Alomar always played rhythm and stuff, and I think he would throw in some leads sometimes. But he stayed with him. They became like collaborators almost in the 80s and stuff. But man, that sounded great. I'd give this album probably close to an 8.5 or 9, which is high for me. I'm pretty strict.
Hold on, we're gonna get everybody's score if they know this. Grant.
Yeah.
Elvis Costello wasted your money time when you went to go see me. He did, because it was just the band. This is what when I saw him play, he seemed like he was going through the motions, uninspired, bored with all the material. I felt like he was out on tour just to go out on tour, and I don't remember him really interacting with the audience at all. It just was torture. It was just horrible. And that really just turned me off.
It sounds like your experience with Elvis Costello was my experience with Van Morrison.
Well, Van Morrison hates everybody anyway, and he doesn't want to play music.
God,
he doesn't want to do it. Yeah.
I hope he's not listening, because he was an asshole at his show. He turned his back to the audience and played everything really fast and didn't interact. And he played the whole show. He sped it all up, and he just did his own interpretations of all his hits. And people were booing him. People were booing Van Morrison.
All right, let me get my thing up. Average calculator. I didn't even give you my thoughts about it, but that's all right. I got more to think about. All right, my thoughts on this whole David Bowie album is it doesn't sound so 80s to me. It just sounds like a continuation. But the drums, I don't have a problem with the production. I don't have any problems with the way this sounds at all, because it still sounds like the 70s to me. Neil Young sounds very 80s, and we've talked about that. A lot of these acts that try to go into that 80s tonality and production from the 60s and the 70s, they can't make that transition. This is one of those albums where I want to go out, go to the toilet and throw the toilet seat up and throw up.
You're getting worked. Neil Young is working you up.
Yeah, because Neil Young is so great, but this is not good.
But Neil Young is he's the type that if he's making a contractual album and he wants to leave, he's got the bitter vibe. He can get the bitter vibes and say F you.
All those Geffen albums were contractual albums as far as he was concerned.
Yeah, he seems like he would take that stance sometimes. Yeah.
Ashley's going to come in with an 8. Al's coming out with an 8.5.
Kathy had a big one. Kathy had a high one up there. 9.5.
I'm looking. 9.5 from Ken.
Ooh, Ken White.
9.5. I'm looking. Oh, Strike 9's going with a solid 9. What was yours, Webb? What was yours?
I said 875. 875. I'm
875.
throwing it off.
0.75.
Yeah, come on. I'm a numbers guy.
It's hard to compete. Okay. Kathy's a 9.5.
Oh, we got more coming. Bobo.
All right, hold on. I'm going backwards to see if I missed anything.
Well, Ken White now, everything he talks about the 70s. The 70s ruled, but hey, we're in 1980, Ken. Although
but 1980 is really the 70s.
Is. You're right. Even 81 sometimes, right?
Yes.
I mean, it always takes a couple years of the following decade to.
Greg's going with a 9.5. West Coast Dave is going with a 9. Kelly's coming in with a 7.5. Keep it coming, kids, if you know this record. But I only want you to grade it if you know it, because the whole idea is trying to turn people on to stuff. Bobo's coming with an 8.
I'm going to guess the average in a minute. I like to guess the averages.
Just Steven, he's coming with a 10. Look at you guys.
Wow.
Anybody else? I'm looking. Brian's coming in with an 8.
So, a little facts while you're doing some math.
Hey, Kathy, no, that will never happen while I'm alive.
No. So Bowie really got into writing lyrics on this one. He really, I didn't know that he kind of improvised a lot of lyrics. I mean, for a lot of the 70s albums, he kind of came up with them in the spot. That was kind of his thing, and it worked for him. But he sat down, took a very serious approach, and that's why he gets a lot of great reviews for the lyrics and just the way he sang and the passion he put into it. I mean, you can tell he's into every song. And I mean, this record got rave reviews by everybody. I'm not going to read them all, but critical reception. Rolling Stone gave it 4.5. Robert Christgau, he can be very opinionated. He gave it a B+, but all sorts of
he likes Bowie. If this was REO Speedwagon, he'd give it a 0.
Yeah, he would. But man, there's all sorts of great reviews. Proves Bowie can still maintain his mastery of rock mainstream whenever he feels like it. So, I mean, he's kind of putting his foot back down and saying, damn it. I had that Berlin trilogy going. I was a little jacked up on heroin, and not jacked up, laying down on heroin.
Yeah.
And and then he got a little revival. He got some energy, and it shows.
8.5. All right, cool. All right, we got another record to destroy. This one's looking good. I'm going to give this. I feel that I'm not the biggest Bowie fan on the planet. I appreciate most of his work. Al says that Lodger was a bit of a better album.
Lodger's good. I like some Lodger.
Caitlin's very passionate about the whole pub rock scene. Look out for Caitlin. James gives it a 9. I would think I'm going to give this an 8. There's better Bowie albums than this, but it's pretty darn good.
There's a few songs on
It doesn't seem like a Contractual album when I listen to it.
Right. There's a couple songs on side 2 that I can take or leave. Other than that, and there definitely is it more front loaded. Although that song is the first song on side 2, but it's kind of front loaded to me.
All right, cool. All right, I've got everybody's calculation. Well, I'm not going to. We'll review it at the end. Let's play a Neil Young track, and if you feel like you're going to get sick, let me know, and I can excuse you. You won't need a hall pass. Of course, Webb's a teacher. He might have to give you a hall pass. Now, maybe I'm being dramatic here, but as soon as the drums start out, I just want to run for my life. So let's play We Never Danced off of Life 1987, the final Geffen album. Here we go. Well, that's not really what I wanted to start out with. I don't want to start out with that one. I want to start out with Crying Eyes. Let's really do it right. Okay. Here we go.
Woo! It's a big snare.
Really?
Nah, I know. I'm just saying it's big. Too big.
No, it is.
Too big. It's like all you can hear.
The next song, you can enjoy this as well. Just like Laurie Anderson.
Yeah, I'm not feeling Neil Young here.
Between heaven and
see, that's a different drum sound than the other song. This is real. Ooh.
I don't think that's a drum.
Yeah, you're right. That's why it's not a drum. Programming.
Floating through the clouds, dancing in the rain, eyes that see no hearts that feel no pain.
It sounds like Ultravox.
Yeah.
Hope it's not too late.
Ooh.
We were more than friends. I can hardly wait till we meet again.
10cc a lot better than this Ash.
Vary on this chat.
Hey, yeah.
Feel it sounds like 1987 by anybody over 35 years old.
Where you wanna go?
It's a Neil Young power ballad.
Yeah, it sounds like a slow dance. Like, hey, you wanna dance?
Which road you take?
my head the rest of the night.
I love trans, though. I don't have a problem with trans.
It's like David Foster. It's kind of David Foster piano.
It might be a great song. I'd rather hear Neil sitting on stage with his Martin flat top, or sitting at his piano banging it out with his harmonica, singing it. I think a lot of these Geffen records and a lot of 80s artists or 70s artists. No, let me rephrase that. He's not an 80s artist. He's a 70s, 60s artist. They could never make the transition. Look at Cheap Trick in the 70s. The shit that they put out in the 80s sounded terrible. I'm sure there are good songs on there somewhere. Terrible. Heart sold their souls to the devil so they could make money. But a lot of these 80s bands, these 70s, 60s bands could not make the transition. And this is a good example.
Wow. Grant is on a roll tonight. Hey, but you know what's great about this, Grant, is that there's some people in the chat that say it's okay.
What's the best track? Show me the best track on here. Go ahead. What's the best track?
Some people like it so that's what's great about this chat. Is there, Kelly was saying it was okay. Somebody else commented it was okay.
I nailed it according to Donald.
Well,
Ashley, which track is the best track? You're going to say that this is the worst track. What's the best track? I played the best track?
The one before. The first one.
Well, the other one was, that sucked. Well, I'm going to be quiet. Yes.
Oh, this is fun.
Jesus. I will go on record. I do love trans because trans was very experimental, and this just sounds like he's mailing it in, where trans actually looks like he put some effort into it as a creative outlet. This is just, does this sound like Crazy Horse to you at all?
No, Crazy Horse. What were you think they were thinking? At least they're getting paid. I don't know. Yeah.
All right, let's get you already know how I feel about it. I could do shows on all these 80s artists. These 60s, 70s artists that did records in the 80s. That sounds like a separate show.
You know what you could do?
I'd be all worked up. Everybody,
and guess what?
What?
It'd get like 3,000 views. You know it would. If you did a show where you got worked up and talked about, it's kind of like clickbait week, right? People would love to see you. I know you don't do that. You don't stoop that low. The point is,
I'm not a bottom feeder.
Right, but people would love to see that. You're entertaining when you're worked up. You are.
Well. All right, let me see if I have. Okay, I've got. Do we have any? Okay, shit, I'm not going to be able to see that. God damn it! All right.
Yeah, I agree with what Bowie said.
Isn't this just 2 years away from White? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah, and that record's fantastic. From 1991. That record is fantastic.
What is Rockin' in the Free World on?
2 years later, another great record. This whole Geffen period, other than trans. Now, you might not like trans, but I get what he was doing. And I don't mind everybody's rocking either. I don't mind that so much.
Yeah. Rockin' the Free World's a fun song to play live. I'll tell you. It's just, you just balls out.
I did a Billy Idol show already, Kathy. I don't think I could sit through another one. King Crimson in the 80s wasn't great. Ashley, what the hell are you talking about? Those records with Adrian Belew? Freaking brilliant.
Yeah, those are good.
Oh my God, those were great.
You talked about that on that Prague show. Somebody brought that up as one of the. I thought somebody brought that up. One of those three.
I don't know. One of those Prague shows.
I don't know if it was the yellow one or the blue one or the red one. It wasn't Discipline. It was either maybe it was you. You like the three. Three
Those
of
are
the
my
perfect
favorite.
pair? Is
Right
it
there, baby.
is,
Right up there.
that's the is that three of a perfect pair, or is that the
You
other one?
betcha it is. No, that's
Okay,
the
okay.
perfect pair.
Yeah.
Come on, Webb. Go with it. Trust me.
I know. I was just making
So
sure.
anybody have any, all right, for the Neil Young record, do you know this record? Anybody can come in with a score or anything? Or am I just going to have to go with my score and tear it apart like it's, and throw it to the curb? It's not. Yeah, I don't think Ashley's heard Discipline.
Yeah, I didn't know who she was asking that to. I was like, yeah, I've heard it.
6.5, probably Ashley. I don't know. They seem to be going at it a lot. I'm assuming that's what it was. Who it was.
Well,
for.
they're both Aussies. They're both Aussies, right?
I know. That's why I don't get involved. I just stand back and just go, look at them go. Okay, it's not the same thing. No, but it is just as fantastic. All right, 6.5. Another. Okay, I got 6 point.
I know what Ash is saying though. With King Crimson, he prefers red and
but
islands and all
whatever.
that stuff. Yeah,
but I love Adrian Belew.
Oh yeah.
So he can do no wrong.
Adrian Belew is kind of frippish, right? I mean, he makes the weird sounds and is just so inventive, and I don't know. I kind of put them in the same category. I don't know if I should.
So Caitlin, which one lives in Sydney, the other one is in Perth or Adelaide? Which is better? Let's get this out let's get this out. Which is the better part of Australia?
Well, we got East Coast, West Coast, right? We got East Coast, West Coast going on. I think. Well, I don't know if Adelaide is. I'm not sure where Adelaide is. Sorry, Ash.
Oh, we'll get to it, Al. We'll get to it.
Yeah. Anybody throw out some suggestions? That's hard to say.
Kelly, though, likes everything Neil Young ever did, so he's a little bit partial. 6.5. Wait a minute. I don't know the whole album. Well, you can't weigh in on that. I got to erase it. If you don't know the record, I can't put that number in there. I thought you were a Neil Young fan. Well, Adrian Belew is. Oh, this is a good. Adrian Belew is Fripp and Rundgren put together. Let me think about that for a second.
Damn, Buddy, that is a great statement.
I probably would agree with that.
I like it.
I heard, and this is just between everybody here on this show, Caitlin cannot defend Sydney anymore, but I heard Sydney went way downhill. It's not the way it was. Is that true? Oh, you're saying it's not the city I love now. What happened to Sydney? Is it like a big ghetto? What?
I'll say that once big cities have
you just spoke fake news. I don't love Neil. I like it. Okay.
Once cities have the Olympics come in, sometimes it just changed. Atlanta, that happened to Atlanta in ~96 after we had hosted the Olympics. The entire city changed. It was already kind of international, but yeah. I mean, so many more millions of people came. I don't know. I mean, it went from 2 to 3 million to 6 or 7 in the last 20 years. People that have been here the whole time always say it all changed after the Olympics. That's what you always hear. Hey,
Byron gave it an 8, Byron, he gives it an 8 if he bought it for like a penny. If he would have paid $10 for it, he would have given it a 2. He probably got it really cheap. Don't forget, this is one of those dollar CDs that no one wants.
I got to admit, I never have seen this. I've until you said you were going to talk about it. I've seen it. I've just never paid attention to it. How about that? That's what I mean. Yeah. More
yes, and that record's supposed to be fantastic. We'll see we'll get to it.
People are asking for more tunes. Body wants more.
You don't want more Neil Young. Wait a minute. I paid good money for this when it came out. Never seen it anymore because everybody threw it in the trash. They did remaster it though and put out remastered version. All I'm saying is that when you've got Mr. Young, who has put out, look at Rust Never Sleeps, which is a fantastic, look how the mighty fall. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he had a good run. Come on.
He had a good run.
He's a legend. I mean, he's still a legend. He's always going to be,
All right. Well, no one else is. I'm just going to give this a 5. It's not great. It's not fantastic. It's a 5 out of 10 record. And no one else is weighing in. So I guess that no one knows this record, Webb. So we've got a 6.25.
Yeah.
How did Bowie? Everybody loves Bowie.
I'm
Bowie
going
got
to guess
an 8. Go ahead.
8.85.
No, 8.7.
Okay. I went a little above.
Right. That's why I gave it a 5. 6.25, and we've got an 8.7.
Can you squeeze in another Bowie? I mean, do you want to go an hour?
Now we're
48.
I don't want to play another song. Put Standing on the Edge on. I don't want to hurt my ears.
But
Standing on the Edge is a failed record because this was supposed to be the record. What's his name? He just died. Oh, the brain. What's his name?
Who are you?
Who produced the first Cheap Trick album? Quick, Webb, go.
Jesus, you're putting me on the spot.
Aerosmith guy. Come on, fast.
Oh, Jack Douglas.
Jack Douglas. Sorry.
Yes. Oof.
Jack Douglas was supposed to produce this record. Jack Douglas was in a situation with Yoko Ono, got pulled away. So they had to bring in someone else. Now, go get the Real Gone CD that's got Little Sister on there and another track. It's got real bunny drums on it. It doesn't have all the bullshit that was added to it. It just sounds like Cheap Trick. I think Standing on the Edge would have been a fantastic record had Jack Douglas was able to do what he was going to do with it and not get who was the guy they brought in? The guy that I hate. Tony Platt.
Ooh, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to pull that.
I think it's Tony Platt.
Standing on that's the 83. What year was
it came
that?
out 85.
85, yeah. It's the one that has Tonight It's You on it and stuff like that.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
That's a great song.
Tony Platt. So Jack Douglas was the producer. Jack Douglas got pulled away. They brought Tony Platt in, who brought in all of these synths. He brought in all of these electronic drums.
Yeah.
Good Lord Almighty. And freaking Cheap Trick after that, for the Doctor, I don't know what they were taking. They must have been on drugs or something or drinking a lot. I knew they used to drink a lot. Rick Nielsen used to drink a lot. They brought freaking Tony Platt in for the next record. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Something was wrong. There are good songs on here if you could get to them. Same with this record here. I think there's good songs on Life if you could get through all the crap to get to the songs. God, I'm all worked up. How am I going to get through this series?
So, I don't know. You're going to have to maybe, take a little Xanax or something.
I might. It's going to cause me to stress out.
Just a little half a pill. You'll be fine.
Busted is better. Busted, I think, is a better record. I don't think Busted is all that great.
Wow. Caitlin saw him in 78, saw Bowie. So you can't squeeze in another short Bowie? You got 58 people watching or 60.
Why would we want to do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, wrap it up early.
All right. Yeah, you're a busy man.
Okay. No, but Jesus. I'm already worked up enough. I have an explosion. Beyond Bold, I think Life is a very good album. Scary Monsters also kicks ass. Don't forget you're talking about Beyond Bolt, who loves gated drums and big guitars and big synthesizers, and he loves the 80s.
That mid '80s Gary Moore and all that stuff. No, that didn't have that. That didn't have a horrible.
Grant, how much crap to get to the so-called good stuff?
On this one?
On this record, there's nothing.
I think that's what he means. Yeah.
No. I'm not saying that it's a bad record. It's just a mediocre record. Title track from Bowie. Oh, God.
I had the weed eater out yesterday, Byron. I mowed early. Shockingly, I mowed about 2 hours ago.
Grumpy's Rock Warehouse. No, I'm good. Oh, no. Can we hear the Queen the Game? I don't have a problem with Queen the Game. I just think that's where the crack started. Mm-hmm. That's where things started to fall apart. Not jazz. Dragon Attack's great because that's Brian May. Brian May didn't cause things to fall apart. It's not his fault.
Don't
Try Suicide is pure filler.
Yeah. Nobody's worth it. Don't try suicide.
But is that a Brian May song or is that a Freddie song?
I don't know. Somebody in the chat will know. I remember we used to listen to that, though. That was the first Queen I listened to as a 11-year-old is The Game. Because another one bites the dust. Yeah.
I threw up a little bit, Al, in my mouth. I'm not going to play it. Mac's fault for Queen. I don't think Mac might have been fantastic for ELO, but I don't think Mac was the producer for Queen. I think Roy Thomas Baker knew exactly what to do with Queen. Now, I don't know why he didn't produce them anymore. What about Hot Space? Yeah, I've told you my take on Hot Space. Hot Space is the last true Queen album because this is Queen doing what they were doing, and you might not like it, but it doesn't sound like Queen trying to be Queen. It just sounds like Queen doing whatever that funky stuff, disco shit is.
Easy's out. He says I'm tuned out.
Who's Easy? I tuned out.
Easy butt.
Yeah, I understand. I'm tuned out too.
When you take your glasses off, you know you're irritated, Grant. When you do that,
I'm irritated.
You just.
Okay, here we go. Ken White.
Freaking thing.
Ken, when the Patreon picks will be in 2 weeks on a Friday, 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Are you sending stuff out in the mail to us Patreon folks?
I will when your date comes up. That the 3-year date comes up.
3 month, I thought.
3 month. Well, let's go 3 years. That's even better. Get a better thing now. Well, 3 months.
I got the email about the discount, for if you do a whole year.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
Well, you save 20%. I got the email.
Oh, I know because Ken and Vicky did it.
Well, I'm gonna do it too. Give me a few days and
Bowie victory.
Grant.
Bowie victory. Bowie is the victor. This was an easy one. Now, if you're a completist, you go out and get that Life record. Don't spend more than $1 on it.
Byron's taking a shot at you.
I like some of Standing on the Edge.
Yeah.
But you guys asked about it. Maybe you guys are trying to poke the bear. I think they're trying to poke the bear, get me worked up.
I think they're trying to poke you, Grant. Yeah,
I'm not going to fall for that anymore.
You're setting yourself up to be poked. I think you got poked.
I like the game. I just think that's where the cracks form. That's all.
Yeah. Cracks can form and it can still be a pretty solid album. It's just the cracks.
Exactly. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Hot Space, I think it just continues on with what they were doing before. And then the Works, they're just trying to catch up and trying to go, oh my God, we really screwed up. Oh my God, we need to sound like Queen again. And it just sounds forced. There's some great stuff on the Works, but it didn't flow like it had used to back in the 70s. It's them really working hard to sound like they used to. And capture that U.S. market. Because they never regain that U.S. market again,
Would you say, I know you're still talking about Queen, but
I'm done.
Okay. Way Scary Monsters with Let's Dance.
Oh, well, I do like Let's Dance.
I love Let's Dance. I mean, I know it's
commercial. You know, they wanted him to get a hit. All right, he can make an album of hits. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
But he never recovered from it again.
Yeah. What was the one that had Blue Jean on it?
The one after it.
Yeah, and I can never remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Al says
but
Scary
Ashley,
Monsters. Yeah.
Ashley, you look at it in a different world because Queen never lost their luster over in Australia. Here in the United States, they couldn't sell a damn record to save their soul because they put out those other commercial records that killed them.
Yeah. Tonight is that? Yeah.
100%. Jazz was the last truly great Queen album. 100%.
Jazz is good.
Let's Dance is better, according to Brian.
Yeah, so
tonight.
Ken White too?
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight. I can listen to Let's Dance strictly for the drums because of Omar Hakim and Tony Thompson. And then, of course, Stevie's on there too, right? Stevie Ray.
And Kyle, that's a good point. I don't know. They don't seem to play that anymore on FM rock radio around me anymore. In fact, the only time I ever hear any Bowie, it's either something off of Ziggy or they might play Changes. They don't play Let's Dance or any of that stuff anymore. It's kind of weird because they used to play China Girl. They used to play Let's Dance a lot. See, a lot of people are waiting. We should have done a album war, Battle of the Rock between.
Yeah.
Look, Let's Dance is better. I don't think it's better. I just think it's more commercial and different.
Mm-hmm. Cat People, that's a cool song.
Under Pressure, but Under Pressure was added to Hot Space. It was recorded before Hot Space. They added it on there because they thought it needed a little help.
What about a battle between Let's Dance and Tin Machine? I know who would win that. Tin Machine was,
I have both Tin Machines. I don't have a problem with Tin Machine.
I like that first one. I couldn't get into the second one. Hey, it's got the Sales Brothers in there, you know?
Yeah, Hunt and Tony.
That played.
Nobody likes Hot Space. I don't have a problem with Hot Space for the most part. I mean, it's kind of weak. But see, Caitlin's calling in from Australia. Hot Space is big in Australia. Mm-hmm. See? They didn't lose their luster over there.
With me still, learning Todd Rundgren, I didn't realize. I knew that the Sales Brothers were on Something Anything. I didn't realize they played on all of Runt. Didn't they play on?
No, they weren't on Something Anything. Todd played all that. They were on
some of the
songs. They were on
Runt,
and they were on the Ballad of Todd Rundgren.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, but I think one of them came back for one of those songs on side 4 or something on.
Maybe I don't know.
Because Hello It's Me is live in the studio with a full band and all that, which is really cool.
Ken White says Bowie asked Stevie Ray Vaughan to go on tour with him, but turned him down to record Texas Flood. Do you think that was a good thing, or you think that was good for his career? Do you think it would have been better that he would have went out on tour with Bowie? I'm just throwing it out there.
I know that's a hell of a question.
Oh yeah, there's X and then whatever you are. Yeah, we know. Best promotion on Streambo, whatever the fuck that is. Oh, no, Hot Space was a flop in Australia. Oh, okay, well.
Okay. Cool, buddy.
I figured Hot Space was a hit, I thought Hot Space was a hit except for every place else other than.
I heard in the Let's Dance video, Let's Dance video. It's Stevie soloing, but then in the video, Bowie's miming it. And playing it, and he's got the guitar and he's standing there on the ledge or wherever he is, and he's playing the solo. I heard Stevie didn't like that, but what's he?
Brian, I watched the Todd Rundgren video with Rick Beato. It was pretty good. I did not learn anything new though. If you watch any of the Todd Rundgren interviews, he's doing a lot lately, and he's saying the same stuff over and over. I didn't learn anything new. Nothing against Todd, but I mean, I didn't learn anything new.
That sounds like a good show, Kathy. Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Wait.
Look at it. It's down there. Huey Lewis could play. That band was tight.
Yeah.
They were a tight band.
Byron says, I thought Stevie Ray Vaughan wanted his band to open, but Bowie said no.
Oh,
I don't know. It's Bowie's world. We just live in it.
I thought that he asked them to go. Yeah, I don't know. I have to investigate.
Ashley.
Yeah.
It's Freddie's gay album. Oh, come on.
Ash, come on.
Come on. You can't say that.
Come on.
It's Queen's funk album, really, or disco record. I don't know if it's his gay record. That doesn't sound very
That
nice.
doesn't sound modern, Ash.
Caitlin likes Body Language and Calling All Girls.
Calling All Girls by Hilly Michaels. Now that's a crazy song. Calling
Any
all
Jersey
girls,
peeps here? No, we try to keep anyone from Jersey out of here.
Ooh.
No, I'm just joking. Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jeff Beck toured once. Did I know that? Maybe I didn't know that.
I like James Finn's hot take because I agree with it. I think that album sounds thinner than I don't know, it's thin.
Hot take. I thought Rundgren was an okay producer. I thought he was an okay producer. I don't dig the production on.
Yeah. I can't take it
Position,
no more.
please.
That's such a great song. I can't.
Great track, but this is what I dislike about it. That was that era where Todd Rundgren had a big hard one for the Ovation 12 string. So if you listen to Tortured Artist Effect, he's got that damn Ovation 12 string going all the time with that piezo pickup. And I just want to take that. I just want to take a stab my ears out with that sound. And he brought that sound over to Cheap Trick. All those tracks on Next Position, Please, those tracks don't have any balls at all. It's all Ovation 12 string. It's like
it's real thin. It's just real thin.
Rick Nielsen's guitar sound?
Yeah, there's no bottom end on it. You can't hear the kick drum. It's just all like mid range. It's weird. And you're right.
That's the Ovation story. Well, people bring it up. I think people are just trying to. I think people are just trying to get me worked up.
I love Byron's comments.
Rundgren's 80s productions do much trouble. I will go and say this again. The only person that knew what to do with Cheap Trick was Tom Werman. And I do believe he knew exactly what to do. If you listen to Rick Nielsen's guitar parts on those records, damn it, Rick Nielsen has a distinct tonality and he captured it. Listen to Budokan. That's the same guitar sound. But like on Next Position, Please, where's Rick Nielsen at on these songs? Where'd he go? Doesn't even sound like Cheap Trick. If you could put a different vocalist on there and it would be someone different,
I'm sorry. Byron's just cracking me up. It's cracking me up. Ash said something funny too.
Ashley doesn't like when I talk Cheap Trick. But it's also not his show. So I could just ban him and then we don't have to listen to it.
Don't ban Ashley. Good Lord.
Should I? You're saying
no.
Do it?
No.
I'm not
Heck no.
Get me worked up. All right. Skylarking was Todd's best production work 100%. I think another album that I think Todd did great work with was We're an American Band with Grand Funk. And Shining On, both of those records. I think he knew exactly what to do with Grand Funk.
Yeah.
100%.
Maybe the band had a little say-so in it more than, because usually he's kind of a dictator, isn't he, when he's producing?
Exactly. Well, Jack Douglas on the first album, yes.
Jack Douglas had a great sound.
Yeah. But if he would have followed through with Standing on the Edge, go listen to the Real Gone They put up like 3 2-for-seat. They put out these 3 comps. It's got Jack Douglas's original mix of Little Sister. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it.
I will.
That's all I'm going to say.
Is that true though that Alex doesn't have a Cheap Trick album?
He hates Cheap Trick.
Woo.
Never trust somebody who hates Cheap Trick. I love Cheap Tricks. See, I love Cheap Trick so much I can be critical.
That production's not okay. It's good, but it sounds different than their other albums. You know, I think, Al. But you're right. It's not. It's good.
Who doesn't know Trower? Robin Trower? What about him? Wait a minute, Caitlin. You saw Cheap Trick in 79 and 87?
79. Wow.
I saw him in 86. I sold a guitar to Rick Nielsen, Caitlin. Did you sell a guitar to Rick Nielsen? Huh? Just joking.
Ash is punchy tonight.
Yeah.
I like it. Look at it.
No. You'll have to get someone else to sign it. When's it? I don't know. It's on my book in front of me. Sometime this month.
It's a lot going on this.
We're at 1-9. I'm done for tonight, kids. You've got me razzed up enough.
You got to take a drink of water. You've said a lot tonight, or drink a beer or something.
No, that probably could happen. I wonder what he ever did with that guitar that I sold him. I've never seen him. I've never seen pictures of it in any videos. He probably traded it off.
Al, wow.
Look at Al. Very nice. All right, kids. Well, there you go. I've talked enough. Thank you, Ashley, for doing this show. This was all Ashley's idea. Nice tangent. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate it. Well, it wasn't really a tangent. I was answering questions. It's like the section of the show where we answer viewer mail.
Ashley, you just got credit for the show.
I saw Queen with Freddie. I know a gentleman that saw them on Queen 2 play the Agora in Columbus on the Queen 2. No, it might have been Sheer Heart Attack. I think it might have been Sheer Heart Attack. Or it might have been Queen 2. I have to double check. Saw him back then at the Agora.
Ooh. Cool.
It was a fun show, even though now my blood pressure's all up.
You just got me giggling, man.
You can play it all you want. The thing is, the one thing about Standing on the Edge is it does need remastered. If you ever listen to the CD, it's very harsh sounding. And I don't know why. I'm going to blame Tony Platt because he's such a dinkus and he ruined that record. So I'm going to blame Tony Platt.
Thanks, Steven. It was entertaining. This is entertaining. I like listening to Grant.
It might be entertaining, but it gets my blood pressure up.
Well,
did you have a neighbor named Bud Ducks? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
He's being silly. Buttocks.
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 I don't know.
Your ass. Buttocks.
I don't know. I'm not falling for that stuff.
Nightfly. That's a good one, Kathy.
I'm going to Grant for turning me on. I don't know what you're talking about either.
He's going to blame
Mike Hunt. Oh, West Coast Dave. Now I get that. All right, kids. I'm done for tonight. I got to go down and play with my dog. All right, keep it clean, Rap the Rascal. I appreciate everybody tuning into this mess.
Oh, it was fun.
Well, it's fun. The Warehouse is fun. And, this show will be controversial because we will hit albums that you probably like and I'm going to hate.
I can't wait for the next one. We got to figure out what we're going to do.
Well, there's a lot we can do. I'll figure out my end. You give me something for the next one.
Okay. Cool.
My neighbor is a buttocks. I'm surprised BM Bolt's tuned in this long to a show. Normally, he just tunes in and tunes out.
Yeah,
Now, yes, I do remember. But there hasn't been a chance for me to do. I probably should have played him this weekend. What is this with Standing on the Edge? Ashley has a big hard-on for that, and I don't know why.
Ash might have he might have a little beer buzz or something. He's having fun. He's having a good time with you.
Caitlin's still trapped in 1975. What the hell is happening? What about the Monks? I like that Monks record.
And Ken,
I like the Monks.
I sent you that Monk stuff, but then Uncle Meat brought him on little known bands. I don't know, and I missed that show, so I don't know.
That's where it all started. That's where it all started.
Well, I sent you something. You gave me credit for that, and then he brought him onto the show.
Oh, the subject matter is better than usual. Well, if you want us to bitch about stuff, I can do that. Who's the guy that bitches about everything, hates everything, and hates every artist? Who's that guy?
Andy Edwards? Edwards?
If you want me to do an Andy Edwards show, I can. I try to be positive, though.
Yeah, his latest one that pops up in my feed is what is it? We Are the World ruined the music industry.
I don't think that. No.
Well, I didn't watch it.
The gated drums. Phil Collins ruined the music industry.
Who was the guy that produced Genesis?
Hugh Padgham.
Hugh
Padgham and Phil Collins ruined the 80s.
West Coast Dave likes Andy Edwards. I like some of his. I've watched a lot of his stuff.
I can't sit through it.
He's a good drummer, but God, don't let him try to play Rush. It's awful. Woo!
My thoughts on his show is it's just all about clickbait and just to be most extreme, and it's not real true. This channel is about the music as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
We play music on this channel. We talk about it. What we're doing now is just we're on a tangent, and you guys, everybody in chat's got me worked up. But that's really not the way I like to do it. He would never play music because he won't be able to monetize because he survived.
Yeah.
He lives off that money. He has nothing else happening. I've already got a job. I don't need it. I can do a real music channel program,
Yeah.
So I'm just saying this is a clickbait show. His is a clickbait show.
I tell everybody that the Warehouse is different because you play music. There's not many other. I don't know any other channels that play music like you do. Now,
yeah, so I don't take that channel as a serious channel. There are certain channels I take seriously.
He is a know-it-all Brit.
Contrarians I take seriously. Sea of Tranquility I take seriously. Let me think. Let me keep thinking a little bit.
We still got 40-something people hanging on. Listen to this.
Listen to me just shooting it. I don't know. I got 2 channels I take seriously. That's all I got. I selected the don't recommend channel up. Well, I mean, it might not. It's not for me, though.
He's got like 80,000.
Well, whatever. That's because a lot of people it's low-hanging fruit. People like negativity,
And he was on Beato. Beato had him on.
Well, whatever. Dave Honorato was on Beato too. He comes on this channel. Well, I'm trying to get him on here.
I know. Dave has kind of been hiding.
He's texted me. I haven't. I don't know what he's doing. He was supposed to get his equipment together so he could come on.
I'm telling you, I got to play on stage with that guy like 3 times. It was an honor.
Oh, Sydney's show. No, I'm not going to mention that.
I think he turned around to me and said,
Sydney's trying to copy my show. Why would I mention that?
I was playing Roadhouse Blues with Dave and his band, and he turned around and said, "Speed it up."
He did?
Yeah. I was just, I have my own feel. Maybe I wasn't playing it as fast as Mike Rizzi, who's now playing with the Romantics. He's touring with the Romantics.
Fantastic.
Rizzi's an old friend of mine, and he's played a ton with Dave. They've been in bands, and he finally got his dream. Yeah, and he's been touring with the Romantics, and they let him sing lead on one of the songs too. So
Brendan Schneider's channel's good.
Brendan's great.
Who else is good? I'm trying to think.
Brendan's good though. Phil, when you went on the show, the British guy.
Phil Ashton's show's good.
Yeah, Phil's good.
Well, all the people that I go on their shows are all good.
Ah, now I see.
No, I'm just saying. All right, let's wrap this dog up.
Yeah,
you got to go service your wife. I understand.
Oh shit! I'm hungry. I haven't eaten.
Yeah, well,
You got to remember, I'm back with the kids now. I'm in hell at work. I'm in hell.
Ken Golden's channel's good too.
Oh yeah,
Phil is good. His voice is very calming. Yeah, Phil is very relaxing when you listen to him. Phil's voice hits you right in the back of the neck, and you just kind of you kind of soothe. I could listen to Phil just.
It's that soothing British accent, like he's going to tell you a story, right? And it just like you just like.
Well, I didn't say I like what Brendan's music. I think he's a good dude and he does a good channel. I don't have to like what you're throwing out there. Might not be my cup of tea, but I think he does a good quality show.
I like his voice too for some reason. I click on his shorts a lot, and when he ranks albums, and I just it relaxes me too.
Right. Yeah. All right, kids. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. We've went way longer than we should. If you want to go check out these records, do it. Hey, if you're a completist Neil Young fan, you probably already have Life, and you probably listen to it every day. I just think that there's better Neil Young than this. That's all.
Caitlin's like, we're done?
Way too much. Yeah. Well, Caitlin, this is an unusual. I try to keep things within an hour or under. This is not. But we have people watching, so I guess I can't bitch. See, no one likes what I like, but we still watch, and I don't know why that is. And I said this before, if there were just 2 people watching, I'd still do it. So I'm just doing my thing, and I just have to be true to myself. Stephen David, I've still got to get a life. Yeah, well, I was going to say.
Is that lightning? I'm hearing some crazy shit
it's
going on.
It's not on my end. That's probably Ashley banging on the walls.
Oh, no, it sounds like it's lightning and thunder. I don't know.
All right, kids. Thank you, Webb, for doing this. We'll see you next time. We do have a Patreon. If you'd like to support the channel that way, that would be fabulous. If that's too much commitment, we do have a Ko-fi. Buy me a pint or a cup of coffee. That would be fantastic. I'm not out to just make money from this. I'm out here just to turn people on to music, and hopefully you enjoy the ride. And I'm always flattered that our measly 10,700
10.7 and climbing.
Yeah,
right?
Well, we had a big spike. I went on Phil's channel. I got a big spike. So I'm just here doing my thing, and I do appreciate the support. All right, kids, keep it clean. Wrap the rascal, and for God's sakes, buckle.
This is Bill Cosby. Now that everybody has told you about the dangers of doing drugs, I'd like to tell you about some of the benefits. Just imagine yourself unconscious, making a visit to a hospital emergency room, weeks in rehabilitation centers, nights in overcrowded prisons, spending more money than you can afford, ruining your health, hurting your parents, losing your loved ones, and most of all, destroying yourself. And remember what I say about doing drugs. I think you can say no.